months ago, I was online posting something and I saw a link on my sidebar and it was titled, "Why Lindsey Stirling is a Terrible Violinist." And so like any mature adult, I clicked on it and I went down the rabbit hole. It was a blog post and there was hundreds and hundreds of comments of people explaining in depth why I was so terrible at the violin, going in depth about my vibrato and the way I play my bow hand and my intonation and just all about the violin. And in that moment, it really hurt. So after I had spent far too long reading like 100 comments, I finally closed my computer and was like, I need to go outside. So I took my little dog Luna and we went walking down the street. And I ran into a neighbor, and I don't know this man very well. He lives quite a ways up the street from me. But as I passed him this day, he stopped me and he said, "Hey, you know what? You're really good at what you do." I said, "Well, thank you. That means a lot, especially today." You know, and I had no idea he knew what I did or even that I played the violin at all. But I continued to walk and he called after me again and he said, "And you know what? It's not about the violin." He said, "What you do is magic." And it was crazy because as he was talking to me, I was dumbfounded because the phrases he was using and the way his voice was fluctuating and even down to the way he kind of tilted his head to the side and he got this crooked smile. My dad had this crooked smile that he would get. It was very mischievous whenever he had something that he thought was special to share. And it was literally as if my dad was talking to me. And you know, I can't call my dad anymore and ask him for advice or comfort when I'm discouraged. But I truly believe that we have a God above who loves us and who's aware of us. And I believe we have angels who are just trying to give us messages of comfort and support and love all the time. And I think a lot of times we have no idea where these messages are coming from, but they know how to reach us and help us understand these things in a way that we can see them, even if we don't know it's from them. And because of this experience and because of so many more, I truly do believe that not only are angels heard on high, but I believe they're all around us all the time.